Hey guys, and welcome back to Deku Tarot and to your weekly tarot and astrology for April 20th through the 26th of 2020. So before we get into the tarot, we're going to go over the astrology. And I just want to say thank you for all of your support. Thank you for all of my subscribers. Thank you guys so much. If you haven't, do make sure to subscribe. Do make sure to check out your monthlies as well as your weeklies for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. And if you do want to book a private reading, all my information is below in my description box where it always is. And I am taking 20% off of all of my readings at this time due to the coronavirus, so check that out, guys. And also I have some information down there on how to get a good chunk of change off of Truly Divine's astrology and numerology analysis reports, which I will mention again at the end, okay? So let's get into this week here. It is the first week of Sun in Taurus. Yay! Happy birthday to all of my Tauruses. It's my birthday week, so I'm pretty excited. I put on my big hoops for this reading. So let's talk about this here. We also have the new moon in Taurus this week. That's going to be pretty big. I might even do a separate video on it. And we're starting off the week here with Monday 4/20, which I will be putting a really special and interesting video out that is quite divergent from my normal content, so check that out, guys. So Monday is 4/20, and we are starting the week off with the moon in Aries here. It's going to be a lot more energy. Our energy is going to be a lot more, jacked up. We're going to be wanting to do a lot of things. We're going to be feeling a lot more confident. We also have the sun again entering Taurus. Depending on what you think, I guess, because it's a leap year, some people have told me. So thank you again in the comments for those of you who answered my question on that. Because I was like, it always starts on 4/20. Why is it on 4/19 this year? And there was differing things on the internet and in books, so I was a little bit confused as to what was going on with the start of Taurus season. But apparently it's starting on the 19th because of the leap year. So there we go. Again, thanks for the answers on that. I don't know everything. With the sun entering Taurus on 4/19, 4/20, whatever, we have this productive, practical, pragmatic, grounded, earthy, health-conscious energy that we're going to be, more enjoying cleaning, making our homes brighter, more comfortable, looking also for new ways in terms of how to relax and enjoy things more, how to enjoy work more, how to enjoy our playtime and relaxation time more, and really get the most out of it, how to slow down while still being productive, okay? So we also have the moon in Aries sextiling Saturn in Aquarius that day, bringing up this sense of responsibility, which makes us also, again, really highly assertive in terms of pursuing our goals with deliberation. On Tuesday, the 21st, what am I saying, the 21st? It's my birthday. I got a little excited there. That's my birthday, so happy birthday to me on the 21st. I'm turning 26. Over the 25th, first quarter of life hump, so it's going to be a little weird for me. We have the sun in Taurus squaring Saturn in Aquarius, so there's going to be this sense of overconfidence masking our uncertainty and limitations, and obstacles might crop up. We have another couple of interesting sextiles, moon in Aries sextiling Venus in Gemini, moon in Aries sextiling Mars in Aquarius, and the moon in Aries conjunct Mercury in Aries, which is interesting because they're both in Aries. So mentally, we're going to be really active there, and in terms of judgment, we're going to have really good judgment, and it might be some pretty decent energy for starting or working practically on business matters there. Wednesday, the 22nd, we have the new moon in Taurus, and that's going to bring up some big energies. Let me just get my notes on that, actually. So I have quite a few, but I don't want to overburden you with it because I'm going to do a separate video. But it is pretty interesting because it is the fixed earth Taurus. This is the first new moon in a fixed earth or a fixed sign here of the new astrological year. So it's got this really Empress type energy, as I associate with Taurus if you watch my tarot videos a lot. And it's going to really have you looking at, any paradigms that we've really needed to liberate ourselves from. So anything, in terms of our belief that we're liberating ourselves and tying this belief into buying things, ideas, living that certain life, having that apartment, living there. If I buy this makeup, I'm going to be super beautiful. Things like that, that influencers, social media says that we must consume. This full moon here, new moon, what did I write full moon? New moon will really ask you, is that really true here? And does that really fulfill you? Does that make you truly whole and liberated? So consumption does not equal liberation. liberation, and that's going to be a huge wake-up call for a lot of people, and I know I've been feeling it. So I've even kind of, you know, stepped, even though, like, you know, I don't know if I'm an influencer or what, I don't consider myself that, but I've kind of stepped back from social media in some bigger ways, just because I think it's, a lot of it is so fake, and it's so, you can get, I don't know, just, I'll talk about that more in the new moon in Taurus video, so stick around for that, or keep an eye out on that, because that's a big conversation I definitely want to have with you guys as well. You know, what we feel obligated to do and be in terms of social media, because we're chasing, again, this wholeness that this new moon in Taurus is really going to have us look at and say, does that really make you feel whole? No. There's also going to be this Saturn square with Aquarius, Saturn and Aquarius square, so that's going to be interesting. And again, we'll talk more about the Taurus new moon, because it'll be a really good time for a lot of, you know, again, new beginnings, looking at practicality in terms of work here, and especially because Uranus is in Taurus, and it's making some interesting aspects there as well, and having some conversations with Uranus in Taurus and the moon in Taurus. It's going to, again, have us really being able to break some negative patterns and help us direct and focus towards things that we really want to happen, and have us looking again at what is our true nature and being a lot more true in terms of that, and that'll help us, again, pick what we want to manifest, pick where we're going. So I know that's a lot to digest in terms of astrology, so I won't burden you for the rest of the week here. On the 25th, we have Pluto retrograding, so that's going to be pretty big. There's going to be a lot of intense and complex energy hanging really heavy around this time, and we're not going to be as open and direct about our desire for control during this Pluto retrograde, okay? And that lasts all the way until October 4th. So let's just leave this all here, because that's a lot of astrology, and you can definitely check out White Light Astrology. I really love his little weekly overviews, so check those out as well if you want to look more and learn more about the astrology that's happening right now and how it's really playing out in the world around us on a global scale. It's pretty interesting, and I really like the way that he does that, so check him out. Anyways, guys, let's get into your weekly tarot reading. All right, Tauruses, happy birthday, guys. Let's look at your week ahead. All right, we're using the Hobbit Tarot, and it's actually my birthday week. My birthday is on Tuesday, the 21st. So happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to anybody who's celebrating on the 21st or any day this week. It's our season. The sun is in our sign. It feels good. It's looking good so far this week. All right, and we have a new moon in our sign. Yay! It's exciting. All right, so let's continue to check out what this week is about here. Ooh, yeah. All right. Why are we doing this right now? I keep coming out reverse, and I just want one to pop out here. It's not going to feel right if it doesn't just come out. We're going to have to come back to love because it's being a bit weird. Okay, so there's a lot of earth energy, obviously, this week here. It's showing up quite a bit here in the reading. So let's talk about this. 10 of Pentacles here is your theme of the week. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of abundance. It's security. It's yeah. It's I got the money. I got the situation. I'm feeling extremely abundant, very prosperous, like very Lakshmi, very beautiful, very Empress vibes this week with the 10 of Pentacles. Like that is just, like that is financial power, feeling materially dominant, successful, feeling really comfortable at home, feeling also just abundant in all ways, but especially materially, physically. You're feeling very good. You're looking very good. I mean, the sun is in your sign. My Venus ruled earth signs, you know, you guys are the fixed sign of earth and the sign of Venus, you know, it is at home there. I mean, yes, it does rule Libra, but we're the true Venusians. Let's all be real. So this is really, really exciting. It's a really good time of year, and you can tell that you're feeling it here. Your energy is beautiful. How you're coming across emotionally, how you're feeling this week is Ace of Cups. You're feeling like there's new beginnings. Let's be open. You guys are just so open here as the sun enters your sign, and it just feels like you guys are so open in your heart and your feelings into anything, really. Like, I am excited for new things to happen. I'm open to it. I'm open to change. I'm open to really exploring myself and who I am now. There's this real growth there, this need to express ourselves more emotionally, to thank people, to show gratitude, feeling grateful, to really, again, get in touch with love, because for a Venus ruled sign, love comes first and everything else is a product of that. All other things that we care about are just a product of that. Even money, abundance, all that security, we're less caught up in that than we are in love, in romance, in doing things that we love, and really truly feeling at one and at peace with the truth of our hearts and putting that out there. So yeah, we need to feel very solid and stable in this area, and how we communicate this week and how we feel. This is such a dominant, like, just beautifully open feeling here. You know, you're sitting where you are with your heart open, ready for things, ready for abundance to come in, ready for whatever you've been manifesting with your heart. So manifest with your heart this week here, especially in your emotions. You're also, again, feeling super stable about your relationships, really happy, really abundant, really secure. The King of Pentacles is just like so mature, so successful. So you're also feeling really rejuvenated and in love with what you're doing in terms of work. Work is looking beautiful. Queen of Coins. You know, right after that King of Coins and how you're feeling, like, that's amazing. You have a pair here. So if you're in a relationship, you could be feeling both very abundant, very secure in that relationship, be doing well financially, feeling just very stable and secure in those areas. Really good. But it also talks about that divine masculine and feminine of your more earthy self coming into play here. Not only have you been manifesting with your heart, with your soul, putting a lot of your intelligence and energy into it, you're really on top of it, and you don't have to worry as much about things anymore. In terms of work, you've also found ways to work smarter, not harder. And like I said at the beginning, with all the astrology, definitely go listen to that message at the beginning, because that really does come up here. And we'll talk also more about that in the New Moon in Taurus video, about how we're shifting in terms of what we believe fulfills us, is making us feel whole. And the Taurus New Moon really highlights that consumption, our need for consumption, our need to appear a certain way, do a certain thing, because society, social media, whatever it is, tells us that, you know, this is going to make your life perfect. You're going to feel, and look how happy and pretty and amazing I am if I do this, and if I live this way, if I buy this thing. We're not buying into that. We're coming at things from a really deep and amazing place this week. Let's look at love, because it was being stubborn and wouldn't open up to me this until now. So let's see about love and romance here. Love, romance, relationship for Taurus this week. I don't know why we're having trouble with this. You guys might be feeling a bit defensive in some ways and a bit iffy about how you're communicating. However, whatever it is that you're holding in and that you've been feeling, you might need to figure out a way how to turn, in terms of, you know, how to translate that to your partner, to whoever it is you're talking to, whoever it is that you're with, because you're coming up a bit defensive and there might be some fears this week. It might be, again, that new moon making these massive shifts and changes in your life here, feeling very intense, because it is a new moon, not just in your sign, but it is in a fixed sign. And all the fixed signs are going to be feeling especially intense this week about these necessary changes, about the paradigms they need to shift, about opening up. And Tauruses, you know, we always need to be working on our throat chakra. That's why I wear lapis lazuli a lot, because we need to find better ways of communicating, of really saying our truth, speaking our truth, and, you know, confronting these areas instead of putting up walls and being like, I don't have to talk about it, I don't really have to confront it. You do. And by working through something with a partner here, knowing, you should know that you have everything that you need here in terms of how to make this work, in terms of how to communicate, how to get onto an even playing field. So if you've been juggling a certain relationship that you're feeling very blocked off and defensive about, really worried about, it's time to find a way to communicate, or a way to reach this other person. Maybe even physically, now that the sign, you know, the sun is in our sign, it might be a time to go for it more physically, you know, take a walk down. I'm not just saying like, you know, sex or anything, but I'm talking about taking walks, doing things like that. Or again, just working at a relationship in terms of giving a little to get a little. okay? Yeah, in terms of love, things might feel a little bit more held back in some ways this week, but emotionally you really need to be looking at what fulfills you, and that's what's important here, is that we're looking at happiness in terms of love. Again, as a Venus ruled sign, we're looking at what makes us truly fulfilled and happy in terms of a relationship, in terms of love, and how can I access more of that. This is the wish come true card. What do you truly desire in terms of love? Who do you truly want to be with, and what qualities do they hold? Even within a relationship, you have to put your emotional well-being also first. And you need to work for that Nine of Cups, not just for the relationship, you know, harmony, happiness, wishes coming true together. But you can only do that if you are putting that energy into yourself, if you're coming at this truly fulfilled with your full cup. And you are. But you need to work through some stuff this week, and that's okay. We're letting some things go. We're working through stuff. We're really coming up against areas we felt very defensive and stuck about, especially in terms of love, in terms of relationship, and how we communicate when we're feeling emotionally raw or attacked. So your advice and guidance here is Death and Ace of Coins. Make the necessary changes, let things go, and know that there is going to be major changes in terms of work, in terms of your sustenance. Abundance is here for you, whether you believe it or not. Like, it's here, and you guys have been waiting for this huge shift, this huge change, this huge influx of all this, and here it is. This is the time for change. So anything that you need to stop doing, anything that you really need to, you feel you need to change in terms of work, make some, you know, major transformations in, ways about working past that you're on, money that you're spending, etc. There's major changes there, and you're ready to make them. You're ready to let things die, let certain things end, so that you can truly have this abundance. The Ace of Coins is right there, but you just have to make some necessary adjustments and changes, okay? And that's really, really beautiful. Also, you need to know that whatever transformation you're going through right now, you're going to come out it on the other side really stable, really secure. And this is a really peaceful change. Four of Swords, resting through it, finding ways to, again, be more restful while still getting that money, while still getting that paper. You know, coming at things from a place of love and happiness, and a slower approach to work and money. Let's pull a romance angel for love and romance for you guys. Yeah, okay. I'm not surprised. Finances and career are on the mind. And again, we need to turn this more towards relationship, love, and truth. How we truly feel, who we truly are. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So maybe you're working too hard. And again, you need to put more energy into love. Or you need to love what you're doing more. And that's getting in the way of certain aspects of your relationship. There's work and finances at play that are causing disruptions there. We all know where it's going to be. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Again, it's time to decide who it is and what you want and what that person embodies. What's your dream wish in terms of love? What's going to be truly emotionally fulfilling? Not just, you know, I want a rich partner. That can't be it. It's got to be a lot deeper than that, okay? When you don't think about, you know, the material, the physical. What is it? Let's pull a Lindsay Andrews Power Deck card for you guys. And then we'll be all good. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, advice and guidance for this week. Ooh, this one is really special. Balance. This came up for a different sign as well. The structure of your daily spiritual life must be built on a strong foundation in the physical world. Like a pillar of selected shaman stones balanced carefully on one another. Take care of your body through diet and exercise. Express your strength and acts of power, and bring greater awareness to the exchange of money. Protect and nourish your family and express your integrity by bringing balance into society and nature. Then you will be prepared in the physical for higher spiritual learning. Your being is like a spirit lodge, the foundation of which is rooted in physical manifestation, strong against the storms along the trail to higher consciousness. To take power, make your spirit available. Take your power and bring your physical and spiritual natures into balance. This is the most perfect sum up of your reading. Like, that was perfect. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Have a wonderful and blessed week, Tauruses. Happy birthday to all of you celebrating. And I love you all. Thanks so much. Check out your monthlies, check out your weeklies. Make sure to subscribe, guys. If you want to book a reading, again, all that info is in the description box below. And I am taking 20% off of all of my readings right now, just to try to help people out and offer readings when maybe we can't pay as much. Do check out Truly Divine and their amazing astrology, compatibility, numerology analysis. They are incredible, and you can use my code DEKU30 as many times as you want. You can send it to people. You know, again, they can use it multiple times. It's not just a one-time only code. But again, use Deku30 at Truly Divine to get 30% off of all of your astrology, compatibility, and numerology analysis. They are the most incredible analysis service in those areas that I've ever had, even, you know, getting readings and, you know, chart analysis through people and numerology analysis through people. Like, they're just amazing. So do check them out. I am just still so impressed by them. So do make sure to subscribe, guys. Make sure to share if you enjoyed it, and have a wonderful and blessed week ahead. Namaste, and happy birthday to everybody who is celebrating this week. Stay happy, stay healthy, and safe, my friends. Namaste.